Hey guys, this is AnderKH here from the Emerald Buddies, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. In case you haven't noticed, I am going to be doing a Photoshop tutorial. And today I'm going to be giving you a thumbnail template for your videos. So I'll leave a download in the description, and this is technically what it's going to look like when you download it and you open it up with Adobe Photoshop CC. I don't know which version I have, but it's the Creative Cloud version, whatever you want to call it. So you've got all this stuff. Now you're gonna have all of this, like you're gonna have this all mini game here, picture here stuff. So what you're gonna do is you've got this background. Now what you can do, if you'd like, you can either leave it like this. I think this looks awesome. Or you could, I'm just gonna create a new layer for this. Whoops, gotta move this over here. Two monitors. I'm just gonna call it layer 2. So, like, what you could do is like go over to. I'm gonna show you that later. La 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 la. Google. If you're in Google, like you can just go Minecraft. How about shader? Oh, whoops. Caps lock. Shaders. Minecraft shaders. And then this looks pretty cool. And it has to be, if it has like, so you just wanna, I'm just gonna create a new folder right here. Sorry, other monitor. Stuff. And what you're gonna do is just, whoops, I don't know what happened. Just gonna click view image. It's gonna give you a bigger image. Save image as. I'm gonna save it to my. Let's see. What can I save it to? Okay, fine. I'll save it to my thumbnails folder. Gosh. Yeesh. Okay, so once you've got it saved, you could just. Where's my? Here we go. No. That's not it. Oh, I have it open already. Well, I'm just gonna move this back up. And, hop on over to Finder. Okay, there. So, GSL Shaders 1, you could just gonna drag that in. Layer 2 selected. As you can see, you just have this, and you can place that. Then you've got a nice background. But, and also, if you'd like, you can blur it, or pixelate it or anything. So if you want to do, you can go blur, and then just, like, smart blur. Bring this over here, and then you can kind of, like, just blur it, mess around with everything, and you'll have this nice blur in the back. Well, that was the worst blur ever. So I'm just going to delete this layer now. So you're going to end up with this background and all this text. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the text tool over here, or you could just be on another tool and just press T. That'll bring you to the text tool. And you just want to click on the minigame here thing and say I'm playing, let's see. Dragon Escape, we could say Dragon Escape. And once you have that, we just click this checkbox up here. And then if you just hit Command T or Control T if you're on a Windows, I'm on a Mac. And you could just go ahead and resize this to your liking. I'm going to keep it like that, because that looks awesome. And just press enter to get out of that. Or you could just press, again, there would be another checkbox up here. And now with the picture here one, what you're going to want to, I think it's left click. I think it's right click, whatever. So you're going to want to click it so you get this menu. And then you're going to want to press delete layer. And then you're going to want to go back to your Google Images, and you're going to want to type like Minecraft dragon render. Sorry if I have other stuff popping up in my like I'm feeling lucky thing. My brother. So let's find a good dragon render. This one looks good. And the way you can know if it's well, this looks like a PNG. Save image as Ender Dragon, blah 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 blah. Finder. Hey, dang it! Ah, there we go. Much better. So now we've got. Let's see. Ender Dragon. Here we go. Ender Dragon. So we can just drag that in. Oh, whoops! That is not a PNG. Delete that. So again, you have to make sure it is PNG because then it's gonna go all crazy. So let's hop over to Google again. Back. And we're just gonna wanna, how about this one? This one. Isn't that the one we just did? I think that's the one we just did. How about, that's just weird. This guy. Oh my gosh, that's animated. No. That's in Chinese. Don't need to do that one. This one looks good. So let's hope this one. Okay, it shouldn't be very hard to find this time. Because it's called. Yep, found it. This one is not a PNG either. So, really what you gotta do is. Oh, and also, let me try that one more time. Because we might need to drag it onto, like, the background layer. No, then it goes behind it, but it still looks horrible. So make sure you have the background layer selected when you drag it in. And I am still looking for PNGs. Yes, that's PNG. Like, you see this weird boxy thing? Like these boxes, that means it's transparent. So if you see any images with those boxy whatevers, thingamabobbers, then you're gonna want to get that one. If it looks good. If it doesn't look good, then forget it. So if we drag that, there we go. So, you see, drag it in, and we can just kind of reposition this, and then press enter, and you've got your little thingy. Now, what you can do, you're technically done with your thumbnail, but if you really want to, you can go to minecraft.novaskin.me right here, and this is a free, no account needed skin editing software. I'm just gonna grab my skin here, put it in, so you can just search up your skin in the gallery thingy, and then you've got your skin, and then you can go boom, or something like that. And I just hit random pose, obviously, and then like you can control the head and control its pose and all that, and then be all like right arm go like that, left arm go like that. Again, it is very slow. It looks like he's crying or something. So that's what you're gonna want to do if that happens. Like you just want to kind of like you can bend the arms. Like you could I just decrease the bend. You could bend the legs. Like that'll really increase the bend. Bend, go crazy. Woo! See that leg right there? So that's basically what you're gonna want to do, and you can just like, if you touch outside of him, you can be all like, whoa, I'm doing backflips, or something like that. And then you just want to hit photo, right click it, save image as, blah blah blah, that whole thing. So, once you're done with that, I'm gonna get to that again later. Once you're done with that, you can just put that in there. It'll automatically be a PNG file. So, let's just do this Dragon Escape layer. What you want to do is, well, first up, let's get into that other website that you saw. This is dafont.com. This is a website for finding fonts. So, like, they've got all this stuff. Now, if you want a Minecraft font, you just search up Minecrafter. I think it's like 3. Minecrafter 3. I don't care. That's the one I had. So just search up Minecraft fonts if you want that. But, like, you just want to, let's say I want a cartoon one. Like, look at all these. So you just want to grab a font, and then once you download it, you're just going to go to your downloads, obviously, and then you want to double click it. It'll bring up all your font stuff. It'll ask you, do you want to install this font? You want to click yes, and it'll pull up the font stuff, and when you're done with that, you can come back here and just look through this list, search for it. But I got Molot regular, and that seems to look awesome. So if you want the font that I used, just stick with Molot. And that looks pretty cool. Now you want to click this blending options. It spawned over here, or came up. So what you want to do is we can add a lot of stuff to this. So like first up, drop shadow. Almost always add a drop shadow. So you might want to turn up the opacity there, turn up the distance, spread maybe, the size. I usually like to keep that like at 4, say 5. And then you just want to like mess around with it until it looks to your liking. Like the farther, the bigger the distance, like the farther off the ground it'll look. So you don't want to do too much. You want to stick with like 20 to 30. And then definitely add a stroke. Like strokes are everything. 100% opacity, and like kind of like resize this a bit. And then maybe like if you want to, you could do like a pattern overlay and like turn down the opacity so that it's still the same color that you wanted. You can like pick through their patterns. If you're doing a pattern at all, I recommend the first one, but I'm not going to do that. You can do a gradient overlay. Now, here's how you make the gradient overlays look awesome. You just want to take the gradient and kind of just nudge the two into the exact same spot. Like that. So you get this hard edge, and then, whoops, that's a fail. This one. That's the black. Gosh. Come on. Need to grab the sign. Yeah, there we go. So we can change this to like, make sure that they're like kinda-ish the same. Like, I'm just gonna grab a black and then like, make it kind of grayish. Like, maybe like, there. Perfect. And now you're gonna want to press OK, and then kind of come out of the window, and like you can just move this a bit, and it'll give you like a hard edge. Now it doesn't look too good right now, obviously, but we just gotta turn down the opacity so that our color shows, and then it kind of gives like this like two-halved shadow kind of feel. So if I move this a bit, like we kind of see how it looks. And then, if you'd like, you don't have to do this, obviously. You don't have to do any of this. You can just skip this whole part. You can, like, add an outer glow. Obviously, it doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment, so I'll turn that off. Inner shadow, that looks kind of cool. Now, the way you're going to want to do an inner shadow that makes it look the best, give it no distance and, like, turn it, not like that. Turn the opacity like all the way up, and then kind of turn down the distance just not too much, obviously, but kind of like that. But the best thing you're gonna want to do is like you want to change the angle. Wait, what? The heck? No, turn the angle back on that one. The angle can go like right there. Straight up. There we go, much better. Whatever. So texture, you might want to add that. Like you can add like the texture of things, obviously. Like, that looks kind of cool, actually. So you just want to click out of the blending options, and I added a lot actually. And this is gonna add some texture to it. So, that's pretty much gonna be it. So I'll leave a download to the template itself in the description. You're gonna have to get Photoshop, and that costs money. But if you're really like a YouTuber that really wants to get good, you're probably gonna want to get Photoshop, and you're probably gonna want to you could start with this thumbnail template, but one day I might do like an actual video on how to make your own thumbnail, like how to do this background and stuff. And that's gonna be it for this our first Photoshop tutorial. And so I'll leave the download to the template in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.